This is Percussion Discussion with Sambit C. I am Sambit C, your friend, percussion friend, drummer, and today we have a very special guest with us. Someone who I look up to. I grew up listening. I was just talking to Arun ji a while back. Oh yes, our guest is none other than Arun Kumar. He's one of the world's leading drummers who've not only broken the whole idea of how drum should sound, but have fused Carnatic elements with the drum idea of drum, the sound of drums. He was one of the first drummers that I heard using that. So it's always such a humbling and wonderful feeling to have someone as big and as talented as Arunji at our guest, as and accepting to give this time. As you know, I'm the brand ambassador of Gappu products. Gappu's been working very hard for the last few months, trying to make some of the best products. My house is filled with Gappu equipment. In fact, I was just in the studio recording some Gappu Cajon and shakers and those wooden bongos that you can see for something that's going to come out very soon. So without further ado, and without only seeing me, let's call in our respected guest today, Arun Kumar ji, who goes by the Instagram handle Drums Arun Kumar.
Hello, namaste.
Namaste, Arunji. How are you? How are you? How
How
are
are
you,
you, sir?
Arunji? How are you
Well,
feeling?
I'm
I'm
well.
I'm good, Arunji. Good to see you. Good
Nice
to
to
see
see
you
you.
with drums and microphone all around. Always feels good.
Yeah, just we are recording something, so it's there.
Wow, wow. Is this an acrylic kit or is this the
Yeah, it's acrylic
pearl?
kit, pearl crystal bead.
Oh, is it? I'm sorry, but is it possible to just hear a little bit and then get into the discussion? Little bit, whatever. Just I'm just really excited to see the drum kit. Yeah, just
I don't know
you
how
and
it
the drum
sounds.
kit. It's okay, it's okay. Whatever it sounds, it will be an honor for everybody over here.
Thank you, sir.
Woo! I'm sure whoever's all the
Little bit.
hundreds of people watching right now would be also clapping with me. This is I think this is one of the most wonderful intros that we have had
Thank you,
to
sir.
this show. Thank you, Arunji. It's such an honor. Thank you for taking time. I know you're really busy. I spoke to you a
No,
while back. You were
any,
recording for some work, so
anytime for music, anytime for any like any new experimental thing, anything. What we can do little bit. That's it. What this is the little bit we can do. Yeah.
thank you so much. I just want to introduce you to Gappu Cajon Industries. We are Gappu. I mean, I recently got attached to them because they've been working and constantly sending some products for the past 4 and 5 years. They're a
Yes,
Cajon
heard of
percussion
it.
company.
I heard of it. I think I
Okay.
saw it on there.
Anything that you want to say regarding that? Yes.
I didn't know about that company actually. It was like I think 2-3 years back when I visited Mumbai. I think Gino introduced me to that Gappu Cajon. He told me. I think he had when somebody was practicing or something. He had a jam with somebody, shedding with somebody. So that Cajon was there, and I asked him. He told it's an Indian-based company, and they are doing a very well. This thing.
Yes. Very
And
hardworking kids.
I
I
saw
mean, they're
that
very
bongo.
young kids.
I saw
So
the bongo.
that's
What you told.
so
Yeah.
so that is a wooden bongo basically. It just attaches it one goes into the other. So there are three bongos inside
Uh-huh.
and they all get together. There are velcros attached and it's a wonderful sound. It's a very nice idea. They have been actually working for the past 4 5 years, constantly trying to be at par because you know the market is so tough with the international
Yes.
brands. You know, like and they're very and for their own good, they're very. I mean, the sound of those instruments. I mean, LP, Meinl, they're
Minor.
really pushing that boundary every
That
single day.
to get
So
to that. Yeah. Yes. I
so
I
I was so impressed.
am endorsed.
Sorry,
I'm
yes.
endorsed with the. I'm endorsed with the Menial Percussion.
Yes, I
So
know,
I
which
know
is
the quality. It it takes a tremendous time and working on it, the instrument, that to make that quality. And I'm getting the good reviews about the Gappu Cajons and percussions actually.
yes. They constantly want to not just maybe become a dominant brand in the market, but they're also always trying to push the boundary of how to make the instrument sound good. Because for the past 5 years, they constantly kept sending. I mean, not just for keeping, but they constantly came. I mean, they literally came with the cajon. Samvida, what can be fixed? How can this be fixed? How can that be fixed? Then they took it back. Then they brought it back again. How can this be fixed? Then they took it back. Then they took brought it. So I mean, initially I would say I didn't take them as seriously, but it's my fault when only I realized that they are so dedicated. It happens when a lot of times,
Definitely.
because I was also a kid. I had, I had, so being a kid, I always had lesser expectations from the other kids around me. So, but when they brought the instrument, it was, and to now today have Arun Kumar as a guest, I think they've gone a long way, and it just goes to say that, and for you to say that you have heard about Gappu Cajon from Gino, and Gino's also such a wonderful drummer. He was
Amazing.
also here, part of the show. He's very, very encouraging. So yeah, let's talk a little bit about you. Spoken about Gappu, and we will in the future. I mean, definitely, whenever we get the chance, I will tell the boys if they can send you something. I mean, we can
Sure.
just always for R&D,
Def-
because all of your ears are so good because you played for so many years. That will really benefit the boys, and they're young,
Anytime
very
for
hardworking boys.
anytime for music and instruments. Surely. Yeah.
So, as you know, this is an interview. There are some questions that we will ask. We will go not just through your journey, but we'll try to go through your emotions, your conscience, why whatever happened. So, one question that I ask most of the drummers, Arunji, we know that you've learned from your father. You've gained knowledge and talim under him, but why drums? Why not singing? Why not mridangam? Why not any other instrument? Why not banjo, guitar? Why drums? What pushes you? What pushed you
Ah,
as a young guy? Because you've been performing from a very young age. Why
yeah.
drums?
See, very. I will answer very simple. Like my father was a drummer. His primary instrument was drums, and I was listening to drums every day. Like he used to teach for few kids at home. We had we didn't have the setup drum kit at my home. It was a small house. So we used to fit the drum kit, pack the drum kit, fit the drum kit, pack the drum kit. So I was seeing that, I grown up with that, and my uncle used to be a drummer, also playing for some orchestras and all, like music group. And unknowingly, I just went to drums. Unknowingly, I didn't force myself or anything. Just I think it was in my blood because of my dad. So unknowingly, and my uncle pushed me to learn few things, to play with him. Actually, my first primary instrument was bongos. I started with in orchestras, like music. And then one song used to take break and I used to play the drums a little bit. Only one song. So it started, and you know how the kid, how we act. We want to play the whole full 2.5 hours session and all.
Yeah.
So they were not allowing me anywhere. But at the age of 8 or 9, I started playing for the like orchestras, what we call the light music, film music, as a main drummer. My dad told, I still remember what my dad told the head of the orchestra. He told, I don't know how you manage with him. You need to manage. I really don't know what all he does on the stage. He's very hyper on the drums. Please take care of him. So actually, my dad didn't want me a drummer. This thing. He didn't want to be a drummer. He wanted me to be known about the music and be working somewhere as a part-time job or whatever we call. But no, this was my the karma, the destiny. I wanted to be a drummer, and never ever I repent I'm a drummer. I am very proud of the community what we have, and we have a drummer community, and seeing that drummer community, I feel so proud that wow, what a community we have. So many people are posting. You also posting something. I do post sometime. It's a blessing. It's a blessing. We are all blessed. Being a musician is blessed, and being a drummer is, I think, we are more blessed. I think that's what I want to say. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I also at times kind of think that, especially our community, because I think it's a circle, as I was saying before you joined, and I remember talking to you also. I remember that time in Bangkok when you were playing with
Yeah.
Pandit Vikram Ghosh, and I was yes,
Yes.
please say.
So at that time, I think myself, Bikram Da, I think Sumit
You were
Ramachandran.
playing a lot with Bikram
Bikram
uncle
Da.
that time. I
Yeah.
remember, yes, because you
Also,
were
now because of
his go-to
pandemic,
drummer.
I'm not playing. Yeah, pandemic, we are not having any concerts, but I used to come a lot to Kolkata and
Yes,
travel with
yes,
him.
yes, 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 yes.
And
I've seen you at Science City also. So
oh, is it?
we've had a lot of instances because just sorry to cut you off for a while. I remember when I started playing, my dad always told me that see there are a million rock drummers and progressive drummers, all these kinds of drummers already in the world already. But you come from India, which is so rich of rhythm already,
Culture.
you know culture. So why not try and make something new? And while that, I remember I was in class 11. This is 2008. You had come for some festival. Is it maybe a film festival? I don't exactly remember, but
I
I
think
remember
it was
Science City.
first time I traveled. I played with Science City with Purbanji, if I'm right. I did for a Independence Day celebration. Yeah, with
But
that was
this
the
one
first time.
was with this was with Bikram Uncle only. I think his
Yeah,
Rhythmscape
I
gig
think
I'm
it was
talking
later.
about.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so later,
Correct.
so he basically told me that if he's Arun Kumar is one of those drummers who are trying to make that bridge of Indian sound with the sound, not compromising the sound of the drums and groove also, and he's bringing this. And I remember it was man, I first though I didn't understand how is it possible that you're bringing such complex stuff with such fluidity was effortless. So yeah, I mean, we'll come to all of those questions, but I was completely at awe. So this community right now starts with all of you. So for if you guys weren't there, like for suppose if you would have heard your dad and done a job, maybe we wouldn't come out the way we did in India, you know. So you guys started to take that journey forward because I know how tough it is to be a drummer and
You're
earn
you're
a
you're
earn
you're
living.
making me uh, too many things about me. I'm not such a big drummer actually. Being you have seen Ranjit sir, Guruji, and
Yes,
all Gino
definitely,
sir.
definitely, 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 definitely.
So I'm just trying myself to make a make little bit sound the way I want. That's it. That's it. My entire drumming style changed when when I saw Guruji in 2002 in Bangalore. So I didn't. I heard about Guruji Ranjit sir in cassettes, CDs, and all, and I saw his live playing in Millennium concert that it happened in the Bombay Gate in the 99 December 31st. It
Oh
relayed in Sony.
wow.
So I saw
Mm.
Ranjit sir, Guruji playing there, and wow, because Guruji stopped playing at that time. He was very busy with programming and stuff like that.
Yes, commercial
And
film
yeah,
stuff.
very busy. Yeah. And then came and played with the one wonderful guitar player called Amit Heri. Have you heard of Amit Heri?
Yes,
In
yes,
Bangalore.
yes, yes, yes. I've heard of
He
him.
settled
Yes,
in the US right now. And
yes.
they played in Guru Nanak Bhavan. No problem. It's a good song. So they played Guru Nanak Bhavan, and I went with my dad, and wow, I said, I need to learn from Guruji. That's it. I asked him, he told, I'm not teaching anybody because I'm very busy. I told, I'll come and learn from you. Please, please, please. And he told, come. And I just watched him play. I don't know how many things I've taken, what all he taught, but I've taken the little bit of his essence to play it. Yeah,
Yeah, he's
I look up
genius. He's
to
brilliant.
Guruji a lot, and I look up to Gino a lot. Yeah. And
Wow, that's very humbling
actually,
actually.
before seeing Guruji and Gino, my childhood hero after my father was Shivamani sir. So he used to play. He used to play a lot of concert in Bangalore, and seeing him playing because his style of playing in the left hand and everything. Wow, he used to like. Oh,
Yeah.
because it was a regular drum kit that time. I saw him playing the regular drum kit. He was not having
Oh,
mono.
oh, not standing, not standing.
No, it was much before 92 or something. I was only 11, 10
Oh,
year old.
wow.
So he used to come for all the film recordings in Bangalore. And
Wow.
what the sound, the drum sound he used to play. And I was a big fan, but I couldn't meet him at that time. Nobody introduced me to Shivamani sir. So then it got an opportunity. I met him, and he was such a greatest human that really blessed to have. They all see me and consider me and bless me always. The blessing takes me to little bit step ahead of my playing. That's what I want to say. Yeah.
Yeah. This is I mean, so it keeps going on, you know. Their
Yeah.
blessing to you, your blessing to us,
No,
hopefully,
no,
you
no,
know,
no, no,
if
no.
you can look up to
Your
us.
no, not my blessing. Your
So,
dad's, Ruchi's blessings, everybody's blessings. Yes.
but no, definitely. I mean, maybe not for you because a lot of times the student might not, the teacher might not select someone as the student, but the student already has taken someone as their teacher. So it's not
No.
actually on your hand. It's already in me. So whether you say it or not, it will not make a difference in my opinion towards the childhood that I've had. You know,
Yeah, I still
listening
remember.
to
I
all
still
of the
remember
playing.
what you played in Bangkok. I still remember you had one electronic drum kit. Am I right? Electronic drum kit?
Yes, very, very bad. That was
No,
really
no.
bad.
I
It's
was
very
just saying,
bad.
who is this electronic drum? I watched it for 15, 20 minutes, and I think Sumit sir and myself we watched actually for some few minutes, and we left. Yeah, I still
Yeah,
remember
that
that.
was I was very young. I was
Yeah.
what, I think 16, 17 years old. I just started playing. You know what happens that whole when you just start playing, you want
Full
to
hyper to the highest level. Yeah.
So we have a few set of questions that we asked people in Instagram. We have a lot of viewers here. A lot of drummers have joined in. I can see Quab, I can see Drummer X, I can see so many friends have already joined in. Thank you guys for watching. This is all because all of your support is always so much necessary because as Arunji said that the community always needs to move forward. It doesn't matter if you're a drummer or not today. If you're listening and watching us, you're definitely a drummer. Okay, so we have the questions that we got from Instagram, from the people, and from our team. We've compiled them into a set of few questions. We'll just take a few more time of yours,
Surely,
uh,
surely.
if you must say.
My
So,
my time is today. My time is today for Sambit ji and Gappu Cajon Ind.
thank you, Arunji. So there's a very interesting question that we got on Instagram, and the person has asked, "Is it musicians' job to educate audience on different kinds of music, or is it the music, or is it the listener's job? Is it the musician's job to educate the audience on different kinds of music, or is it the audience' job to listen?"
I say both. I say both because one is the musician, how what we present. Actually, I will tell a small story about my teacher because of why. My teacher used to tell we should never compromise our music, whether it might be a marriage hall, whether it might be some function, whether it might be a stage concert. Anyway, we think that people are not seeing us. No, in thousands of people, two people will be watching us.
Wow,
We should
wow.
play for the two people. If 998 people are not watching, no, but the two people will be watching us. As we sit on the stage, we need to give our best. And it hit me like this when I was 17. My teacher, Guruji Anur Krishna Sharma, says this always. We need to give our best. How he plays on stage, whether it's a marriage hall, it's the audience are there, audience are not there. No, he plays every day like a examination on stage. For us, it's everyday examination playing with him. So it is a responsibility for a musician to showcase the intellectual and intelligent music to audience.
Wow.
And the audience also sometimes asks for a rare composition. I'm not saying everybody, the few audiences are there who come to watch. But the major portion will goes to a musician to that is my answer. What do you say, Sambit? What is your?
I don't know. I also kind of am very at a very similar state. As you said, I will just take 2 minutes and share a very small story. So my dad was in his initial years, he was struggling a lot because he's the first musician of the family. Our family is a business family, but my dad was the first musician, and his father was not very keen on him being a musician because they were very well off. They were doing
I
business.
know.
So my grandfather was like, I mean, the family is running well, the business is running well. Why do you want
Why are
to?
you?
Why are you? But he was like, I don't know. It's just a call inside me. And he used to learn from who I call Tabla Dadu, Pandit Swapan Chaudhary. He is my Bade Guruji. So he stays right beside my house. So I've actually grown up in Tabla Dadu's lap, in Swapan Chaudhary's lap. So I think feel that's a huge blessing
Blessing.
in my life. So in his struggling days, he was given a very good. My dad was given a very good chance to perform with Girija Devi ji, Appaji. Yeah, so I remember Baba told me because I had come back from a concert and told him that only 2, 3 people were listening. I don't want to play like this. I want so many people. I practice so hard, not for 2, 3 people. So he sat me down. He said that, okay, let me tell you a small story. So he was playing in Kala Mandir, one of our auditoriums here, with Girija Devi ji, and that day it was raining very hard. It rained very hard in Calcutta, and we have something called a Kalboi Shaki during April, where it's like huge storm. I mean, the trees fall. I mean, this time also something like that happened. Amphan last year, that whole storm happened in Bengal. So many people died. So this keeps happening every year. So that day it rained very hard. The storm was very hard. It was Girija Devi ji and Dad's performance. I mean, Girija Devi ji's solo recital. So only out of, and I think there were at least 800 seats, and only, I think, 20 or 30 people came for the concert. So my dad was like, Appaji, we have 1,000-seater
Only 30.
audience. Only 30 people have come. Do you want to do the concert? We can send them. Because maybe all the people who could not come, they are waiting. Maybe they want to hear later. What do you want to do? You want to cancel the show? Then Appaji went and told Baba that if in this storm 20 people manage to come even after the storm,
That is a
then
big
for
thing.
me they are 20,000. They're equal to 20,000 people.
Perfect.
So the people does not matter. If you can perform for 20 people, making them feel that they are 20,000 with that much power, they
That
will
is
go back with the memory of their lifetime. And you have done your respect of giving them the respect that it's like Atithi Devo Bhava. Like, so they are the Atithi at your concert. So
correct.
I honestly, I did not understand. I was like, why would anyone do that? But the more days pass, the more I have also grown up. I'm like, he was so right. And now for you to say this, it's like, all great people think alike, all the greats, they always think so alike.
Amazing.
So yeah, this is one small story.
Greatest. Great.
So this question comes from one of our Gappu team members. I think his name is Pallav. So he has asked, as a musician, Arunji, since you had a musician at home, did you face any struggle of becoming a successful musician, or was it easy for you?
If I compare to the non-musician's family, like the first musician, if somebody is a first musician and dad is not a musician, I am really blessed. That's what I was telling. My dad, there was a name for my dad, drummer. My father's name is Sukumar, but they used to call him
Yes,
Babu. Babu.
yes,
The
yes,
drummer
yes,
Babu.
yes, yes.
So it got like that. Hey, drummer Babu son plays little bit of the octopad. He plays the programming R8 that time in '96.
Yes,
He plays.
yeah.
So I said, why can't you try? And I got a chance to get in. They all tried I played well and they accepted me. If I would have not played well, they would have rejected me. But my father, it was easy. It was very easy in sometimes, and it was difficult sometimes that they didn't want a strong player to be around. It happens, no? It happens. Few people doesn't want like a strong person to be in the band because well, it happens. I don't say it is
Yes,
wrong.
yes.
I don't say it's wrong. It's their thinking level, like what they think about their music. I might be too much for that music. I don't say this thing. But uh, it was easy for me actually. It was very easy for me because of my father's uh, teaching, my Guruji is my grandfather's blessing, and I entered to the field very easily actually. Yeah.
And we have so many people who have messaged here, Babu sir. We are blessed to see him play and learn from him. Babu sir, we miss him. So this goes a long way because, yeah, definitely people always keep missing him, and his
Yeah.
blessings are always above
Blessing.
any drummer of India. His blessings
Correct.
are always
Yeah.
on us. We have Yadu Nandan who has also
Yadu.
commented.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's also a wonderful
Yadu,
drummer.
my amazing drummer. Yadu started learning from my dad. My dad used to go to his house to teach.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yadu's mother was like, she's such a great person. She initiated 2, 3 students to teach my dad at their house, and my dad used to go. My dad used to go weekly twice, teach them, and come back. And then
Wow,
Yadu
Yadu,
learned
you're
from him.
very lucky. Very
Yeah,
lucky. Yadu is very lucky.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So let's come to another question. This is also from Instagram. This person has asked, what was the breakthrough time in your career where you thought you've made it?
Breakthrough. I really, I really cannot do that. A breakthrough in the sense, see, there will be something what we need to play for, what I need to play for music. That is, I think that's the big breakthrough. Of course, I got a breakthrough playing with all the legends, and it's a blessing. But I want to do something on my own which I have not breakthrough yet. But I got a breakthrough playing for Carnatic music. My teachers encouraged me to playing for Carnatic music for a vocal concert and Veena concert and a flute concert, accompanying the drums with mridangam. So it was.
That's
It was
wonderful,
my
wonderful,
gurus,
wonderful.
my gurus S.V. Giridhar
Do we
sir.
have any of those, any of these videos online that we can watch that you can suggest people? I mean, any of your classical gigs, as you're saying, because
Yeah,
this is really a breakthrough in sound, you know, even if it's
yeah.
not personally, but in sound for you to go up on stage with Mridangam and Veena. This is, I mean, do we have any of these videos online? What can
Yeah,
our viewers?
few videos are there in the YouTube actually, playing with Ramamani madam for a traditional classical concert, playing with my
Wow.
teacher for percussion ensembles, playing with flute ensembles, classical concerts. Yeah, I have. See, if I remember those videos, if I want to upload, I feel like sometime, no, I have not played. Well, why should I upload it? I will not upload it.
No,
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 just
don't do this. Don't do this, please. We want to watch. So I can say it on behalf of all the people we want to watch. Guys, just comment right now that we want to watch. Everybody keep commenting so that
no. It's not like that.
Arunji is forced.
No, it's not like that. You know, like playing a mridangam, how they play the gumkar and the nadam, how they play.
Yes. Aha.
If they play, it should be. I want to sound it. I can't. The drums cannot sound like a mridangam. The king of percussion is mridangam. It can never sound like.
100%,
But
100%, 100%.
but somewhere near, I need to play. Last year in the lockdown, actually, first lockdown after my dad passed away, I was working on something. I was really playing on drums, and whenever I hold sticks, I used to cry because my dad passed away and all. I used to get all the memories of my dad and all. And then I
Sorry to hear
practiced
that.
Karekudi Mani sir's one small
Yes,
video.
yes, 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 yes.
So it's only 1 minute 7 seconds or something like that. I
I've been lucky
practiced
to
for,
hear him so many times. Been so lucky to
yeah.
hear him. It's unbelievable.
I have not got a chance or blessing to play with him. Like
Oh
I
man,
don't know.
that I can't. That it's just yeah.
Yeah. So I made that what he had played. I played with him like a duet and I have posted in the video in YouTube.
Yes.
So many people appreciated. My teacher also appreciated me, and it was a great blessing. Somehow or the other, we need to go through it. But I have not break through it actually, Sambit ji. I will do in some time. I will do. I am not happy with my like the sound. The sound I'm getting it. I want to more improvise on the sound. I'm just watching so many drummers and Ranjit sir playing. If tatittam, tatiketakatittam, tatikitatam, Guruji plays like differently. I just think how he approaches. See, we break through tak 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 tak, or he'll play tick tak tick 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 tak. He
Ha!
plays like,
Oh,
oh,
oh.
so wow, how that is the question. Like I can't play like Guruji. It will take 7 janmas to play like that. But
Wow,
I want
wow.
to like just get my sound little bit like not Guruji's Himalaya Parvat. No, I'll be like a small stone or something like that. But I will do Sambitji. That is my goal now to do something. Yeah.
Definitely. It's all of our journeys are somewhat similar, but different paths of our own
Correct.
salvation
It
that
will
we have
take
to reach.
perfectly.
We have
Perfectly.
to reach our own. Before we head on to, we have a lot of questions that is coming in. Guys, please drop in your questions. This is your one of the only chance to because He's a very busy man to get. So yeah,
No, no.
please. So
Right, right.
Pushkar.w has asked, thank you Pushkar for your question. He has asked how to stay motivated for all the times right now.
He's my student.
Okay.
He's come all the way from near. He stays near uh, Pune. He came from
Oh.
Pune. He met me in Bangalore, like Mumbai Drum Fest, and he told suddenly, "Sir, I want to learn from you." I said, "How will you learn? I'm in Pune. I'm in Bangalore." "No, sir, I will come." Okay, I said,
Wow.
and you know what? He is settled in Bangalore now.
Whoa.
He's from Ahmednagar, correct? Ahmednagar. He settled in Bangalore.
Wow.
So I
Wow.
keep on telling him, I think he's the first musician in his family actually. There's no musician in his family. I used to keep telling how we motivated. To be motivated, we need to see a lot of drummers playing, to hear a lot of music. See, Sambitji, that hearing is gone, Sambitji. Nobody's hearing the music. Everybody's watching the video. Like, we need to hear the music. That's what I feel. The lot of hearing music.
It's true.
All the kids, my students, they watch YouTube. I say, no, just watch, like hear. Kindly
We
hear
do
the
have
music.
a question which has that, but yeah, anyway, yeah. It's so ironic.
So I tell them, no, don't see the videos. Just hear. Your mind should work. If you see the video, seeing the video doesn't make that everything will play. No, that is not the thing. But we'll put more effort while listening to the practice. So I tell them, listen to a lot of drummers. That is the main motivation. He asks me always one question: how, sir, how you motivate yourself? How? I say, see, if I get tired, I listen to music. I will not keep quiet. If I'm happy, I listen to music. The genre will be changed. Genres will be changed. Every day I listen Carnatic music. Someday I listen Latin. Someday I listen Trilok sir. Someday I listen Zero
Oh,
sir and
really,
Ranjit
really.
sir. And then I listen to Zakir sir's tabla recital sometime. And I listen to a lot of classical, Sambitji. Lot of classical music I
Yes,
listen.
yes, same here, same
I
here. I
listen
also
to
enjoy a lot.
Sivaraman sir. I listen to Karaikudi Mani sir. And we are all so blessed to like see them play and listen to them. That's make me motivated actually. Yes. Yes.
So we have another question, as you said, because of YouTube. So someone has asked from Instagram, what's the difference between click-based learning and learning from a teacher?
It is like a far like. Have you heard of MTR in
M
Bangalore?
MTR
MTR
as
means
in
it's a ready food. It's a ready-made food.
ready-made food.
That food you can take it to keep it in the hot water, cut it, put it down, and eat it. It is like video is like that.
Yeah, I mean, I would MTR like those. I mean, they have paneer and all those chole and all inside.
Uh,
You just heat it, cut it, and then you can eat it.
Keep it in the hot water for some
Yeah,
time. Learning from a guru, you are not only learning music, you are learning the life lessons. How you should be, how you should uh, like uh, respect others, how you should uh, be on stage, how you should be like when the elders come, how you should be with them. This is all where we go with the guru. That is the way we used to learn the music from gurus. We are so blessed to be in India that we are learning from so many gurus. Yes.
I think yeah, exactly, exactly. I
There are a
think the
lot of
guru
drummers seeing the
culture.
videos and all they have learned. I am not saying no, but this experience is totally a different experience, Sambitji.
Yes.
Yes.
The Guru Shishya Parampara in India, we are. I mean, actually, I know my father has students who come from Germany and Japan to come and stay here and learn because they don't get this in their lives. I'm sure
See,
you also know of people who have come from outside, I mean, there's so many people. In fact, in Canada, there is a research work where they pay musicians to come and stay in India and learn from gurus, so that they can take their information back to Canada and teach their students.
Wow.
And the
Wow.
government pays. So two musicians I remember, Jonathan K and Andrew K, two brothers.
Yeah, brother,
So
saxophone player.
they,
Yeah, yeah.
so you know them. So they basically got a grant from the Canada government to come and learn Indian classical here. So they got a grant.
He,
So
Jonathan K. We played in Cape Town Jazz Festival with Bikram sir. Actually,
yes, he's brilliant. We have my dad and us, our band. We have a band called Karma Bandhish Fusion. So we have a song coming out on the 24th where Jonathan has played saxophone on it. Brilliant. I mean, his understanding of Indian, because he
best
stayed in
singer.
Calcutta. He stayed in Calcutta,
Correct.
so he stayed very close to my house. He used to come every evening. We used to sit, chill. I mean, both of us, we've played so many evenings. I mean, in this room, me,
Practice.
Jonathan, yeah, just playing together, constantly playing
It
together.
makes it makes a
Really miss
lot of
that.
playing together and breaking out. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
We really miss
And
that right now. I mean,
yeah,
it's just
like we
unbelievable.
used to do at my young age. Like we started a band called Layataranga. We started to practice myself, Giridhar Udupa, the Katam maestro, Giridhar Udupa, and Pramat Kiran, who is a Latin percussion player, and Mr. Ravichandra Kulur, one of my dearest friends who who played with Panditji for a long time,
Okay,
the float player. And then his
okay,
brother, one of the greatest Mridangam artists, Jaychandra Rao. So we have
okay.
the band, Layataranga. So it is like going to a program with a picnic, enjoying on stage.
Wow.
So we all miss that. I'm very scared to go to anybody's house right now because of this
Yes,
pandemic.
yes, yes, yes,
They
yes.
all have the father, mother. So I don't want to, but I'm missing so many fun musical moments actually. Yeah.
Yeah. Because we started this whole thing. I mean, I personally can say I remember I started playing music because of the fun of getting friends together and constantly in a room.
Correct.
We are making songs, we are fighting, we are correcting songs, we are learning. I'm learning from the guitarist. The guitarist is learning from me. He's playing the
It's
drums,
about
I'm playing the guitars. That whole, that,
it's all about learning, sir. It's all
yeah.
about learning, like sharing the things on playing. That's it. Yeah. Yeah.
So okay, sorry, I told you half an hour, but we have a few more questions if you don't mind,
No
if you have a
problem. No
little bit
problem.
of time.
Please,
I think we'll just take two, three more questions and then
yes, sir.
we will.
No problem.
So we have one question. Okay, let's take the last question from the public. Sorry. Sir, please share your experiences in facing and overcoming stage fright. I think yeah.
Stage fear. Hmm. I had a lot of stage fear actually. When my
Oh,
father used to come and sit, I had a lot of stage fear. Like if I see my father sitting on the audience seat, I used to play everything wrong. Stage fear. Like, but
was he very serious? Was he like very serious, like Arun?
he was never serious to me. Like, he was never telling me to practice. Only he was telling me to practice mridangam all the time. Practice mridangam, practice mridangam. I want you to play mridangam, play and all. Because he was learning mridangam, he couldn't continue it because of his business and working. And he was never a strict person, like you should practice at 9 a.m. No, not like that. But he used to scold a lot. If I see playing something wrong on stage, coming to the home or on the way, walking to the home back, and to have a long session, scolding session. And I used to come and my mom used to not support me. Whatever he tells, you need to take. No, I am not coming. And my aunt is there, my father's elder sister, and she was my supportive protection. I used to tell her, Dad is scolding me. I was like say 8, 9 year old, no? And she used to say, why are you scolding him? Don't scold him. Why? What do you think? He will play drums like you? No, he's a small boy. Don't scold him. And she used to protect me always. But that all scoldings made me strong to be without fear on stage. That's what I feel. And It happens when I see first time when I saw Shivamani sir on the on my right side on the stage while I'm playing the concert, I got feared. First time I saw Trilok sir, he was doing a demonstration recently, like 3 years back. I was very, what they say, very feared. Like, it happens when the senior most musicians comes, but practicing makes you strong. That's it. Practice.
Exactly. I think that's a great advice for
Yeah.
whoever's asked the question. We have another question from the team. They've taken it from Instagram. Do you have a target audience for your music, or do you put your music out there and let the audience decide?
Let the audience decide. I don't have a target for any musician or like anybody. Let the audience decide. That's it. Like, because it's my music, my drumming. I don't say everybody should like my drumming. I don't know. I don't know.
Exactly.
It might be wrong also if I say that everybody should like my drumming. No, it's not. It doesn't go like that. Few people will like, but they will like some other thing of mine playing, but not this one. I will leave it to the audience to take it. Yes.
Okay, so we have one last question before I have my question, which I kept for the
Yes.
end. So this is one last question from the team. This is also from the Gappu team. And there's someone called Anirvan who has asked the question. If you could change anything about the industry right now, what would it be?
So this is a big question.
Yeah, I know, which is why we kept it in in the end.
I can't. I don't have a proper answer for this actually. Like, I'm not the only one. I don't know what to say. To change the industry, mm, I don't know, Samiji. I can't change. Like, it is like I'm not like I want to do that. No, I want you don't do, you don't do that. You don't do that. I am here. I will take care. I'm not. I don't want to like change anything. Let it be everything there, and I will go and support them, and I'll be with them. That's it.
I think that's also
Like,
an answer. That's definitely what
let 10
that's
people are
what
there.
you want to change.
No, 10 people are there. I'll be the 11th person, and I'll be with them. I don't want to be the first one. No, I'll be with them in the group, and I'll be one among them and do some change. Maybe if the group want to change. That's it. I don't know to
Wow.
like,
Wow.
yeah.
Well, I think that's one of the most profound answers we've had uh, in today's evening. And thankfully, it's the last question, and my computer is also shut down. So it's very good timing for the whole thing to happen. Yes, right now my computer is gone. It's like, bye, tata. Your last question is done. I'm going to sleep. So my question is very simple. It's not very complex because we've had such hard things. I want to ask, why is your WhatsApp name Lay Mata Tal Pita? That's your WhatsApp name. That's
Yes,
the
Kumar.
Shruti Mata Talpita. Sorry.
It was
Shruti Mata Talpita. What's your idea behind that WhatsApp name? Why is it that?
how
Because
do you
that is
come up?
something I was.
How do you come up with all these questions, Sambiji?
Well,
This is like somebody is asking about the WhatsApp tagline.
because that I noticed that I was so because I follow you, so anything that you do or you have it creates an impact in me. And when I saw that, I was like, wow, there's so many people with such. And but Arunji's WhatsApp name is Shruti Mata Lay Pita. So I
The
was like,
actually
wow, it's so interesting, so interesting.
my there are two ways of thinking about it. One is my father is into he was a rhythm laya, but my mother
Good
was a
answer.
housewife. She was never into like not into music, but she used to sing little bit all old film songs and with my mama and all they used to have and they used to sing. But my mother was a like a big encouragement to me in my life. Like taking to me to the concerts, bringing back to me this thing. So she's the biggest Shruti in my life. She's the big
Wow.
Shruti. So as I told you, Shruti is my mother, Laya is my father. So Shruti Mata, like because dad gave me the rhythm, mother gave me the life. So I will
Wow.
take that life as a Shruti to my mother always. So I never changed after the WhatsApp thing came. I keep on changing only two things. One is Shruti Mata Layapita. When I go to Shabrimala, I wear this. You heard of Shabrimala in Kerala?
I've heard, but I've never gone of it.
Yeah, my grandfather used to go every year, so I have been more than 30 times. I think I don't count it when I'm from my young age.
Okay.
So,
Wow.
so I changed Swamiye Sharanamayappa. Only two things will be keep on changing. If I put that Swamiye Sharanamayappa, then I'm in Vrat. If Shruti Mata Layapita, it's my normal.
Wow. So, thank you, Arunji. I would also like to thank, uh, all the members who watched this, all the people who dropped all your questions.
It's more than
Thank you.
anything. It's more than anything. It was so nice to talk to you. It was so nice to talk to you. We have never
Always,
had a
always.
met in person and spoke so much. I heard you cook so really well.
Oh, I always wanted to cook. I'm from a very young age. I had a very like deep connection towards cooking. My grandmother was like, no, 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 my grandson will not be cook. He'll be businessman, this, that.
Yeah.
But I was always going to the kitchen and say,
So
why do they add the spices?
I was talking to Gino. Gino was telling me, Sambit cooks really well. What he cooks? He said he cooks non-veg. I said, let me cook vegetarian. Sambit cooks non-veg. You all
I
can
cook
have.
veg also. I cook Bengali veg because Bengalis eat a lot of vegetarian. I mean, every day
I
on a
know, I
regular
know,
basis, we
I
mostly
know.
have veg. We don't have non-veg on a normal
So
basis.
when before like 7 years back, when he used to come to Bikram Das concert, there was a like Bikram Das manager, Bishwanath Mujumdar.
Yes, yes, yes. Vishwanatha. Yes, yes.
Bishwanath.
I know him.
So he
Yeah.
used to pick me from the airport. He used to have pot full of rasgullas for me. You don't believe how many minutes or how many hours you will take to finish that rasgulla. The big pot, this pot.
I'm not too fond of sweets. I don't like sweets. Sweets and fish, I
But
don't eat.
okay, myself and my father like we lot of sweet tooth. Now I have stopped because of my other health. Doctor told me not to eat
Okay,
sweets.
okay,
So
okay.
this big pot, there used to be more than 30 rasgullas. I'm not kidding. 45 minutes.
So that's
So
per, if you do the math, per rasgulla around 1.5 minutes. Not bad. That's incredible. I mean, that's
so
incredible.
and then I used to pack rasgullas in the dabba to bring it back home. The check-in. They used to not allowing in the hand luggage.
Yes, yes, yes. Because of the syrup was not
Syrup.
allowed.
And I used to enjoy so much food in Kolkata. I'm missing that. I used to go to that Maharaja somewhere in that Puri and all in the
Yes, yes,
central.
Maharaj. It's very close to my house. Maharaja Kochuri Center. Yeah, yeah,
That
yeah, yeah,
it's all. So the music, if you are a musician, there is one rule. You need to be a good cook or a good eating
Eater,
habit.
eater.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
So
very
coming to
thankful to I am very thankful to all the Gappu team who made this possible and Aditya.
Aditya. Yes, I wanted
Aditya.
to just thank him from Damru. He's a wonderful friend of
He has sent
Gappu.
me he has sent Bangalore Drum Fest this year by Bengaluru Drum Fest. Definitely Aditya bhai, we are planning to do in February 2022 the Bengaluru Drum Fest.
He's also written that Arunji is so humble, so down to earth, which is 100% true. I mean, it
No,
was
sir.
wonderful talking to you. And Adida is a great support to the Gappu team. He's always been he's gone out of his way because this time he was one of the people to contact both of us and say that
Yes.
let's do this. And I was so excited. I was like, yes, Arunji means yes, yes. I mean, we have to do
Thank
this as soon as
we
possible,
need
you know.
we'll soon, everything goes well, we'll shed a little bit drumming together in Mumbai or Bangalore. Whenever you come to Bangalore or I come to Mumbai, we'll really looking forward to
Yes,
playing
Arunji.
with you. Yes, sir.
100%, 100%. So, before we end, I didn't even realize where 1 hour went. It just feels like I just started talking to you. So, thank you everyone, all the hundreds of people who have logged in, who have watched this interview. I really thank you from the bottom of my heart. It was one of my dreams to have Arunji as a guest here, and he accepted and he's humbled us with his presence. He's very busy, as you can see. He's recording, and he was also recording for something when I called him this evening. So thankful to Gappu Cajon. All of my love to Gappu, guys. I hope Arunji's blessings are also with the boys of Gappu. We will work as hard as possible to, if
Surely.
not, as Arunji said, that it's not always about being number one, but it's about being in the group and but being good enough. So I think we've had some really, really deep and well informed life lessons for you all today, which is why I wanted this not to be a very sir, can you show paradiddle? Sir, can you show that? I didn't want this interview to be about drums. I wanted this interview to be for people to know about Arunji and the deeper side of him, the conscience side of him, the brain behind the human being. Because you have so many interviews where you'll be like, constantly how to sir paradiddle. So there were a lot of questions. So a lot of viewers had asked. So I'm sorry if I didn't take your question, please don't mind. But we wanted this interview to be a more human one, to get to know Arunji rather than constantly taking information from him, because I think it's also fair to let people breathe and let them just relax. So this was a very relaxed interview. And yes, any last notes that you want to say, Arunji, before we end today's conversation?
Nothing, sir. Be happy, practice well, play well. If you are happy, everything will go well. That's it. Practice, practice, practice. And students will be asking, when will I get my concert? If I get a concert to play and all. Definitely, if they are practicing, if they are good enough, or God will give them the opportunity for their level to showcase their talent in beautiful stage. So that's what I want to say. Everybody, humanism says each hand has a different sweet. Each hand has a different sweet. So it will not be the same sweet as mine with Sambitji. Sambitji is not like other people like that. So each people have different kind of music in their hands. So everybody will get the chance according to their time and their practice and with their God's blessings. So be patient to play the music on stage with good musicians. Yes.
I think, yeah, thank you. And guys, as he said, keep practicing. And if you are watching this, please do follow Gappu Cajon page. We all need all of your support. You can visit our website, gappupercussion.com. We have some very good cajons at some very affordable prices, because they're luckily made all in India. And we listen to Modi ji and all of his Atmanirbhar stuff. So all the stuff are Atmanirbhar in Gappu. Please do support them. And yes, Arunji's blessings are with us. Who can stop us? So thank you so much,
Thank you,
Arunji.
sir.
Good night.
Thank you, sir.
Have a
Thank
good
you.
time. Stay
All the
well.
best.
Stay safe.
All the best for the Gappu Cajon team, and may this progress will go forever and ever. Yes. Thank you, sir. Namaste.
Thank you.